I'm Dave Knickie with Farm Equipment Magazine in this week's edition of From the Editor. I'd like to talk to you today about why there will always be a need for short line only farm equipment dealers, as well as some of the less than joyful aspects of being a dealer for a full line manufacturer. This week we're finishing up our special report on how short line only dealers are succeeding in today's marketplace that will appear in the June issue of Farm Equipment. One thing is certain, it's becoming more and more apparent why there's a place for these dealers in the industry. For one thing, it goes without saying that short line equipment keeps the full line equipment manufacturers at least somewhat honest and on their toes when it comes to listening to what their customers want and need. So it stands to reason that short line only dealers serve the same function in the marketplace. If the full line supplier insists that its dealers only carry blue, green, red, or yellow equipment and it doesn't fit the customer's needs, at least he has somewhere to turn if there's a short line dealer in the area. And when the full line manufacturers determine that their dealers should carry only so much of certain types of products and also decide when they'll ship them to them, as is happening today, the local short line dealer is there with as good or better products to fill the vacuum. We've heard enough recently from frustrated full-line dealers who can't get what they need when they need it to know that there is indeed a vacuum developing. Just this morning we heard from a dealer who is now receiving hay equipment that was ordered last July. He doesn't have a clue when other equipment he's ordered will be delivered, if ever. These customers don't need the equipment come July because they're cutting hay now. By July, they'll be on their fourth cut of the season. He says he's been able to get some equipment from other dealers, but with freight costs and high setup fees, profit margins are almost non-existent. But it's the only way he can keep his customers. This is just one story from many we're hearing from full-line dealers. So when you get your June issue of Farm Equipment, you'll see why the one word the short line only dealers we interviewed use over and over again is relieved. That's how they feel about no longer carrying one of the full line brands. Most also say that once they stopped carrying the red, green, or blue equipment, most of their customers stayed with them. It's a funny thing what product availability and good service can do for you. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next week.